So number one, it was environmental design, all right, and environmental discipline. What do I mean by this? When I first got to Egypt, first of all, I was in the beginning of my practice of Al-Islam. You know, in the beginning of your practice, you are always stronger when it comes to your faith, when it comes to just basically detaching yourself from the dunya. So when I was 16, I was selling shoes in my school. I used to have a contact in China. I used to buy shoes from him, like Nikes, Jordans, by $30, and then I would sell them for like 60 and 70. And so instead of saving money, I would buy shoes for free for myself. So I would have like a big long line of pairs of shoes, and when I started practicing, I got rid of all of them. And people would tell me, yeah, but it's not haram, man, you're going a little too strict and whatnot. But for me at that time, it was like I wanted to turn the page. I just wanted to like start fresh. I didn't want anything that reminds me of my life before. And so, you know, let alone the fact that if you have like a lot of shoes and every day you have new shoes and you go out, that I felt, subhanAllah, now thinking back, at that time I perhaps didn't know how to put it in words, but now I know that it was related to my ego. Like if I come out and I have everyday new shoes, you know, matching with the color of my clothes and so on, you know, it would feed my ego, and I didn't want that. So the point is, in the beginning of my practice, it was very easy for me to get rid of everything. Like I said, I was 16 when I was selling those shoes. When I got to Egypt, I was 18, right? So I was still fresh in my practice. And so when I got to Egypt, I used to basically not have social media. Like literally, subhanAllah, I remember I didn't have social media at all. Like after 3 years of being in Egypt and I first came back to Spain, it was weird seeing Facebook, and subhanAllah, the feeling was crazy. So I didn't have no social media at all. I had a dummy phone, which even until today I still have, not that same one, but I still use this environmental discipline. So I used to have a phone like this, but it was Samsung, I remember. But this type of brick phones, right? I had a phone like this, I had Skype, and I had email. And I remember I used to send an email to my mom that she would receive on her phone. And then I would tell her I'm on Skype, come so we can talk. And other than that, I didn't have any distraction at all. So this is what I call environmental discipline. Everything around me was just allowing me to not be distracted. And that's how I define focus. You are focused by default, but the thing that distracts you is distractions. So if you get rid of the distractions, then you can only find focus. And so this environmental design at that time, it was getting rid of all of these distractions. As well, the fact that I traveled and I was away from my friends, I was away from my regular amusement things that I would do in Spain. They weren't even in my mind because they weren't there. And so this environment, discipline, and design to get rid of all distractions, it really helped as a habit to increase the output and efficiency of my studies of the Arabic language. Number two, it was my sleep routine. Now, if you have watched all the way until here, I know that you are serious about learning the Arabic language, so I invite you to go ahead and click the first link in the description. Go to our website. You will see a button that says book a qualification call. Go ahead and book a qualification call to speak to one of our student onboarding coaches. And that the best moment to start for you, it was years ago, and that the next best moment is right now. Go ahead and click the link, and inshallah, bi'idhnillah, if Allah wills it for you, I will see you on the other side. Wassalamu alaikum.